Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale funeral descends into chaos as Cain Dingle erupts after shocking discovery. There's high drama in Emmerdale next week as Nate Robinson's funeral spirals into total chaos, with Cain Dingle at the center of a furious showdown. Still raw with grief after his son Nate Robinson, played by Jurel Carter, had been killed and disposed of in a nearby river, Cain Dingle, Jeff Fordley, lashes out after discovering a shocking twist involving his son's life insurance in scenes yet to air. Meanwhile, John Subden, Oliver Farnworth, who is behind Nate's death, finds himself caught in the middle of the brewing storm, as despite his best efforts, he's unable to convince Aaron Dingle, Danny Miller, to steer clear of the funeral. Aaron instead asks John to convince Nate's wife, Tracy Robinson, Amy Walsh, to allow the Dingles to go to the funeral, and a begrudging John fails to get through to Tracy. Cain remains tormented by the belief that Tracy is to blame for Nate's tragic death, and things only get worse when Sam Dingle, James Hooton, drops the bombshell revealing that Tracy is entitled to Nate's life insurance payout. Convinced it's a motive for foul play, Cain sees red. Cain explodes and tells Tracy he'll be at the funeral, whether she likes it or not. On the day of the service, Tracy is unnerved to see D.S. Walsh, Amanda Ryan, outside the church. The Dingles gather behind the hearse, but the funeral party descends into chaos with an argument. Unable to stand it any longer, John makes an emotional appeal for a truce, but is roped into doing the eulogy instead of Tracy. Aware of D.S. Walsh's presence, John struggles as he starts the eulogy, and it looks like, under pressure, he might confess. Meanwhile, at a dead end with surrogacy agencies, Charity Dingle, Emma Atkins, is on a mission to help Sarah Subden, Katie Hill. But Sarah's aunt, Victoria Subden, Isabel Hodgins, is overwhelmed when Charity asks her to be a surrogate. Charity tries to convince Victoria by explaining that she could be Sarah's last chance to be a mum. Charity and Cain are united as they commit to making Sarah's dream come true. But Robert is gobsmacked when Victoria tells him about Charity's request. As Maura Dingle, Netelijah Robb, grows concerned that Cain is pushing his grief aside to focus on Sarah's surrogacy, Sarah is furious when her uncle Robert reveals how Charity went behind her back and asked Vic to carry her baby. Later, Ryan stalks James Moore, gently informs Cain that he's been scammed when a potential surrogate from an agency is a no-show.